Welcome to whatever the heck this thing is. If I've just left the room, it's because I hate the sound of my voice, and I think the bar's already stocked, so I'm already walking out and just trying to get this going. So I have two of Grand Rapids' newest partners. They have no idea what they're doing. They don't watch YouTube, so they have no idea what Hot Ones is. But this is one of the things that we call similar to Hot Ones. We've tossed around some names like Hot Partners, some other stuff like that. I think we're going to stick with Hot Partners. So the way this is going to work is we've got 5 wings in front of us. We've got hot sauces that are progressively going to get warmer. Somebody's not the biggest fan of hot stuff, so we have some alternatives that we can use going through. But as we eat these things, I'm going to be asking you guys some questions to learn more about you. I know that you've worked really hard to get to where you're at, and partner speeches are overrated. So we've degraded this to this. So I say we get rolling. So the first one's up. Good old-fashioned Cholula is our hot sauce, and then Joe, for you, we've got Heinz tomato ketchup, no sugar added.
So this is the least spicy thing that we're gonna get.
Yeah, that's like the warm-up.
Okay.
So if you want to dress your wings with whatever you
Sure you don't want ketchup?
with no sugar added.
You're gonna go after it.
I'm gonna get outside my comfort zone.
Okay,
All right.
I like this.
Oh wow, people, outside your comfort zone. That's it? Don't you need both sides?
I'm not even gonna eat all of that.
Okay.
I usually have a bottle of that at Qdoba when I go there for lunch.
All right. So, cheers.
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 All right. So, Joe, light in. So, Joe, what do you do at the firm?
I'm an audit partner
Okay.
in our financial services group.
Mm-hmm.
So most of my clients
Is that warm?
make me cry. Are investment funds and banks.
Okay. What do you do for them?
Yeah, audit them.
You and you lead a team, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
All right, good. We've got some milk in front of you, too, if you're feeling that. Just make sure to watch
I'm gonna
the eyes.
survive the first one without.
Okay, sounds good. Brian, what do you do with the firm?
Yeah, I'm an audit partner, mostly in our higher ed group, but do some manufacturing, distribution, trucking companies, logistics companies. I also audit them, similar to what Joe does. So,
Did you get less emotional when you audit
Yeah.
them? Sounds like.
yeah, I guess.
All right, so this is like out of your.
I can handle it.
Okay. So we're still good.
You're just milking it for the camera.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm a showman.
Yeah, I like radiance. That's what we like. All right. Tabasco habanero sauce. So this is a little bit warmer than the traditional Tabasco. Brian, you clean that thing. That is.
Well, yeah.
Do you eat
what
the
are we-
cartilage?
What are we doing here?
Do you snap?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I'm not a heathen.
well, yeah. Well, my chicken might have died in vain.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on there for you.
I'll drive.
That's a decent helping of hot sauce.
Okay. Here we go. Round 2.
Okay.
That's not bad. How about you?
Oh, yeah.
You're sweating.
Well, yeah. I just naturally sweat. Brian,
Yes.
how did you get here to Plant Moran?
So, I went to the Harvard of the Midwest, also known as Aquinas College. Studied accounting there. Thought I wanted to be a math major at some point, realized that being an actuary isn't going to be as much fun as being a CPA.
Yeah.
Did an internship in the summer of 2005, and then started full-time in 2006, and haven't looked back yet.
Joe, how did you get here?
Kind of on a whim, to be honest with you.
Craigslist ad?
I had no idea what a CPA did when I went into accounting. And even when I started, didn't really know, like, I don't know, what does a partner do? Do you want to make a partner? I have no idea.
Did you figure that out?
I'm kind of figuring it out as I go.
Okay.
It's kind of how it's always been.
Not much.
So before Plant, have you been at Plant the entire time, or?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Wow. Whole get-go. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you get 2 people that are grown up in the firm.
All right, I think we're ready for round 3.
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
that had the devil on it.
The devil. It's a jalapeno pepper sauce.
There you go, buddy.
All right.
Good luck.
So the funny thing is, like, Joe's like, oh, I don't do hot stuff, and as you can see by like my foggy glasses and stuff, neither do I. So
Your,
this is,
your glasses are fogging up a little bit.
yeah. So this is good. All right. Ready? Oh, yeah, that's got
We're not
some.
doing cheers?
Cheers.
Who's cheersing, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
There's a little something there. Cool. Feels like earthy.
Nope. Feels like that.
More so. Okay. So Joe, personal life. Do you have family live in town or something like that, or what's going on?
I got 4 young kids. I say young, so they're going into 7th, 5th, 3rd, and 1st grade.
Okay.
So that's what kind of keeps me busy. I'm usually coaching at least one of their teams.
Mm-hmm.
In any given season, no 2 of the 4 play the same sport, so we're always just kind of running back and forth between different sporting events. So I'm usually coaching soccer, baseball, basketball, one of those things.
Nice. So yeah, that sounds great. When's the last time you touched a monkey?
Never.
You've never touched a monkey?
No.
Man, you're not living.
When have you touched a monkey?
That was in Belize. When have you touched a monkey?
I've never touched.
You've never touched a monkey?
No.
I've got 2 people that have never touched. Molly, have you touched a monkey? What the heck? Okay.
I feel like not touching a monkey is okay.
So next firm conference, we're gonna have to like get a petting zoo in here to like.
I don't think you can just get my monkey to pet.
I can get a monkey. I can get a monkey by
You have a
3.
guy.
Yeah, I know a guy.
I've touched Marvin, does that count?
Yes.
As a monkey?
This is close enough.
Bondi? I don't know. One of those 2 has to count as a monkey, don't they? No comment?
No comment.
Good wing. More spice.
So Brian, personal life.
Yeah.
You got a family?
Yep, married.
And married?
3 kids. 9, 7, and 3. Love of my life. Can't imagine anything better than going home to their smiling faces every day. No, they're great kids. They keep us busy, play basketball, dance and gymnastics are the girls' favorites. So
Okay.
there's a lot of recitals and
Now, did you do either of those
Events.
growing up?
Your dad.
just gymnastics and dance. That's
Okay.
all.
Yeah.
No, I did play basketball collegiately with my wife, and so hopefully
Oh dang.
that rubs off some good athletic genes to our kids. But we'll see.
Nice. That's awesome. So outside of work, what do you guys like to do?
That's about it.
So you got 7 kids.
What else there is time to do? No, golf. We like to golf.
Yeah.
With the kids, we'll do walks and go to parks and all that good stuff. But my wife and I love to travel when we can. We've been to Europe a few times, down to Mexico, Caribbean, those sorts of things.
And almost every state in the U.S.? He's a liar.
How many states have you been to?
I've been to 35, only 15 more to go.
It's not, he's lying.
What's he lying about?
He doesn't have there's nothing fun, he doesn't have a fun fact, so he makes up fun facts.
All right.
That's his fun fact, and he goes to like a firm.
Louders lied his first year about Xena
Better
Princess
truth.
Warrior being his cousin, and it's not true. And Louders made it a partner, so I lied about my fun fact.
So lying about fun facts is and having a plethora of kids is how you make partners. What I hear.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
That's
All right.
Lola's.
So we got Lola's. She was a showgirl.
Carolina Reaper, that's like,
That's
Yeah.
isn't that like unsafe? Like, is this even, is legal?
So are you drums or are you flats?
I mixed it up.
Okay.
Well,
what's your
drums
preference?
all the way.
Drums all the way.
Drums are way better than flats.
Okay. So well, cheers because we got
You
the last
agree?
one. Okay. My lips
Yeah. You fill out
a little dehydrated.
That one was hit later.
Yep.
It wasn't that bad to me.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Just wait.
Yep.
Just wait.
Okay. Brian,
Yes.
let's start thinking about the future. What are your future plans, and where do you see Plant going, and how do you think you can help us get there?
Yeah, great question.
Similar question coming up, Joe. So
Can Joe go
Take
first?
sure, he's ready.
I'll go.
Okay, fine.
No, I think we continue to build our team, especially here in Grand Rapids. I think our team is fantastic. We added a lot of good people over the last few years, and coming out of COVID, obviously things were a little bit unique with transitioning more into being back in the office, but I think seeing people every day and talking with people, I think it's been great, and I think we'll continue to see that going forward.
Was this message brought to you by Cushman Construction?
Yes, now that we have gates up.
Yes. Yes.
So in terms of future plans, for a long time, the goal that you're working towards is partner. And so after reaching that, it's like, well, what's the next thing? And honestly, for me,
5-0.
that's one.
Okay.
Honestly, it's like career goals we're talking about.
Oh, sorry. Charter boat.
It's like to pull along the next group of partners. It was so energizing for me going through the process and all the other partners like supporting us and pulling us along and sharing their book of business with us and letting us grow up into that book and now take over and serve that book of business. That was really energizing for me, and now I'm really excited to, okay, how do we grow it? Just grow the team, grow the clients, and then make that next group of partners and keep splitting off the book.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's really exciting. And like coming in, like hearing this from you guys, not to get too real, but yeah, it's just reassuring because I feel like we feel that every day of getting that leg up, and it's just really nice, and I appreciate that.
I have a friend who is an attorney, and in their law office, they all love this. I'm really not getting choked up.
Yeah.
This cartoon. It's this picture of partners walking across water, and the joke is all the staff are underwater holding them up, so the staff are drowning, so that the partners, the clients think the partners walk on water.
Right.
And I've always told them that is not our culture at all. I've always felt like anytime a partner gets a compliment or like someone pays the firm a compliment, the partner's always really quick to turn around and say like, share the credit with the team. So, but I've always felt like, well, that's kind of the opposite experience that we have at Plant Moran that we're laughing at.
Well, I feel like the helping never stops. Like, there's a perception of once you become a partner, you know everything now, and you're there, you've done it, and the amount of people that have reached out that said, hey, we're always here to help. Like, you're going to have questions along the way. Just because you've made it to partner doesn't mean you know everything now. Please reach out to us. We're still here to help. And just hearing that, and
I haven't heard that at all. There maybe that's maybe just you that
maybe I just need more help than others, and I'm going to take every bit of it. But it's reassuring to know you still have help and you can still ask questions. And I was talking to my wife about this last night. Like, we're halfway through our career now. Like, I've been here 16, 17 years, and presumably have 16 or 17 years left. And so it's a funny way to think about it. Now it's kind of the second half. It's almost like you feel like a new start in some respects and starting over again. But so you have people helping you, and I've really appreciated kind of the people reaching out to that. So
Nice.
all except for Marvin, who kept promising to pull the rug out from under me as we went through the promotion process. So, ha Marvin, I made it.
Yep.
You can still screw this up, I think.
Yeah, see.
You read the partnership agreement.
But the last one's normally called the last dab. So what we've got here is this ghost pepper. Cheers.
You're gonna answer this question first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot on here.
Joe, who do you want to thank?
Well, that's
Hot.
Your career's been culminating to this one point.
Okay.
Yep.
You have to keep eating more for it to go away.
It is. It's true. It's a slow
No.
It'll stop hurting once the pain goes away.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That's hot. Okay.
We've got a bleep budget.
Fan Marvin, fan me.
Brian, who do you want to thank?
Nobody. Jesus. No, okay, all right. There's a few people I'll thank. Jason, I will thank Jason his guidance and leadership. That is really hot.
It's warm.
It's in waves too. It's
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, too.
No,
It's really hot in
no.
here.
Jason had a vested interest in my career pretty early on. I appreciate all the guidance he gave and kind words and wisdom and all that stuff. Okay, moving on. Vicki, I don't know if Vicki will hear this, Vandenberg, but she's been really instrumental in my career from a higher ed standpoint and technical leadership. And that's hot.
I feel like I put my tongue in an electric.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm sure there's others.
Thinking we can come back to you.
My wife, I can't stop without thanking my wife and kids. Obviously, they're hugely instrumental in this, and when they say it's a we promotion, not an I promotion, that's 100% true. She's awesome, and the kids are awesome too. Okay, you go.
I want to thank Rob Bondi, who's been my team partner for a long time. I want to thank Bob Pacrul, who was my first team partner ever. I joked about kind of being here on a whim, not knowing what a CPA did. Either my parents went to college, I showed up kind of assuming that I would max out at some point and find the next thing. But I remember Bob Pacrul was my first team partner at the time saying, if you put in the work, anyone can make partner at Plant Moran. And then a few years later, Rob Bondi made partner, and I was like, oh, anyone can make partner at Plant Moran. But no, Rob's been great to my career. He's been a really good influence. I love borrowing his credibility, walking into any networking event or industry event, and people know who he is. He comes back.
Close my mouth.
So I was planning on bringing a booster seat so that he can see this whole thing from the at the office meeting.
This thing telescopes.
As a thing. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Brian, are you bummed that you can't give a speech so people boo you the entire time, or
I don't know why
is that why we had to
people
do
do
that?
that.
That's why we had to do it, because we were tight on time.
Everybody
and we're
hates
like,
a winner, I guess. They hate the Yankees, they win all the time. They hate Michigan, they win all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everybody hates a winner.
That makes sense.
Tell you.
Makes sense. All right. Any last comments, words of wisdom that you guys want to share with the crowd?
I also want to thank Brian. It's been fun going through this process with you, even though I feel like it kind of cheapened the promotion a little bit. But it's been nice to have a sounding board as we're going
Yeah,
through.
thanks. That's
with the
really nice
process.
of you to say that. Yeah, I wish I could say I felt the same way, but I don't. No, it's been great going through this, and obviously it's nice to have somebody in the office to go through some of the highs and lows as you go through the process, and glad Joe and I were able to do it together. So, like everybody says, if Joe and I can do it, probably nobody else can.
All right, with that, cheers, guys. Congratulations on the promotion.